Everybody, Mr. Mack here. Today we're going to look at logarithmic functions. We're going to do some example problems and I'll go through some of the practice. And so a logarithm is another way that we can write equations with exponents in it. And so we have our definition right here. All real numbers y, all positive numbers a and x, where a cannot be 1. So y equals log base a of x. And so the way that we can rewrite this here that's in terms of y is write it as x, which is, well, let's start this way. Y is our exponent. So this is our exponent right here on a base of a. So base is a. And so the base goes here in the logarithm. And so a of y here is going to be x. And so x goes in the function here for the log. As we see right here, y represents the exponent. A is the base of that exponent. So let's have a look at a couple of examples here to see if we can make sense of this. So again, log a of x is the exponent here. And so 3 is going to be an exponent of base 2. And so we would get 2 to the third here. So this is the exponent, 3, and 2 is the base. So 2 to the third is 8. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And so 8 is this number right here inside the logarithm. Okay, so log base 1/2 of 16 equals -4. Okay, so -4 is going to be the exponent, 1/2 is the base, and what that equals is 16. So here we see 1/2 raised to the -4 is 16. Remember, 1/2 to the 4th would be 1 over 16. But the negative here makes the number the reciprocal. Okay, log 10 of, what do we have here? 100,000 equals 5. So we can translate this as saying base 10 raised to the 5 is 100,000. Same with this one. We have a base of 3 raised to the -4 is 1 over 81. Remember again, the negative makes the number reciprocal. Log 5 to the 1 is 5. Log base 7 of 1 equals 0. So we have a base of 7 raised to the 0 equals 1. Anything raised to the 0 power is 1. Okay, except for 0. So let's take a look at some examples here. So log base x of 8 over 27 equals 3. Okay, so 3 is the exponent and x is the base. So x to the third equals 8 over 27. Now we're looking to solve for x here. So let's rewrite this to have the same exponent if we can. So I can rewrite 8 over 27 as 2/3 to the third power. Okay, so 2 cubed is 8 and 3 cubed is 27. So we can rewrite this as 2/3 to the third. And then now, since the exponents are the same, I know that x is 2/3. All right. Log base 4 of x equals 5/2. Okay, so our base is 4. We're raising to the 5/2. And it equals x. Okay, so let's see here. I want to think about this as another way of of expressing this 2 here. So this 2 is square root, and the 5 is the exponent. So we could think about this as the square root of 4 raised to the 5th. Well, we know that the square root of 4 is 2. So we can simplify that and just say 2 to the 5th. And 2 to the 5th is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and that's 32. Okay, log base 49 of cube root of 7 is x. Okay, so start with the base. We're raising to the x power, and this equals the cube root of 7. Okay, so how about there's 2 things we could do here. Number 1, this 49, I see 7 and I see 49. I'm thinking, okay, how do I make one of these the same? So 49, I can call that 7 squared. And then I have this x. 7 to the 2x is the same as 49 to the x. And then right here, I'm going to, instead of writing it as a cube root of 3, let's write it as an exponent with a fraction. So that would be equivalent to 1/3. 7 to the 1/3 is same as the cube root of 7. Now the bases are the same. I can just set the exponents to be equal, because they would have to be in order for this to be true. Okay, so I got 2x equals 1/3, and then I'm going to divide by 2, and that gives me x equals 1/6. 3 times 2 is 6 on the denominator. It's the same as multiplying by 1/2 to both sides, if that is that easier with the fraction. Okay, rewrite each equation in exponential form. Okay, so we're just rewriting here. We don't have to solve for anything. There's no unknown. Okay, so log base 6 of 36 is 2, so the base is 6. The exponent is 2, and this equals 36. Yeah, 6 squared is 36. Okay, so here we've got 289 to the 1/2 equals 17. Well, remember, raising to the 1/2 is the same as square root, so the square root of 289 is 17. That's a perfect square. Log 14 of 1 over 196 is -2. 14 to the -2 power equals 1 over 196. So 14 squared is 196, and the negative makes the reciprocal. 3 to the 4th is 81. I hope these are getting a little bit easier. Now we're going to do the reverse and take the equation and put it in logarithmic form. So 64 is my base. So I write that in this position, and the exponent is 1/2. That goes over here on the right. And we're doing it of 8. Log base 64 of 8 is 1/2. Log base 12 of 144 equals 2. 2 is the exponent. It goes out here. The base goes here. 144 goes here inside the log. Okay, so log, our base is 9. We're doing this of 1 over 81, and it equals the exponent, -2. Okay, our base here is 1 over 12, and our exponent is 2. So I know the 2 is going to go over to the right. The 1/12 goes as the base of the log, and then the 1 over 44 goes here, inside the log function. Rewrite each equation in exponential form. Okay. So we're just rewriting. So u is my base. U to the v exponent equals 15 over 16. V to the 4 equals u. 7/4 is my base. I'm raising it to the y exponent, and that equals x. Two to the u equals v. U to the negative 16 equals v. Y to the negative 8 equals x. Okay. Rewrite in each equation in logarithmic form. Okay, so log base u of v equals the exponent negative 14. Log of 8 of a equals the exponent little b. Log of 1/5 of y equals the exponent of x. Log of 6, log base 6 of x equals the exponent y. Log base 9 of x equals y. Log base of b of 1, 2, 3 equals the exponent a. All right. Let's have a look at solving now. No calculator. Okay, log base 4 of 64 is x. So we're saying 4 to the x power is 64. Let's rewrite 64 as a base with an exponent. So 4 to the what is 64. So 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is 64, right? So 4 to the third. So that means that x equals 3. Log base 6 of 216 equals x. So that means 6 to the x equals 216. We can rewrite 216 as 6 times 6 is 36, times 6 is 216. I knew to try 6, right, because my base here is 6. So this has to be the same base. So basically, if you take your calculator and just start dividing by 6 and keep going, you'll see, well, there's 3 of them. Okay, so if you don't quite see it, you can just start dividing 6 into the number, and we see it goes in. There's 6 times 6 times 6 is 216, so x is 3. I have a base of 4, an exponent of x, and this equals 16. This should be easy, right? This one. 4 squared is 16, so x is 2. We've got 3 to the x equals 1 over 243. All right, so we have a fraction here, so I hope you see there's going to be a negative exponent. And so 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, oh, sorry, 3. I got to do 3s. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 81. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, that's 81. Times an additional 3 is 243. So this is going to be 3, okay, I got 3 to the x equals 3 to the 5th is 243, but I need it to be the reciprocal of that, so we're going to put a negative here on the 5. And so x is going to be negative 5. Log of 5, log base 5 of 125 is x. So 5 raised to the x is 125. I hope this is easy. We know that 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. So we can rewrite this as 5 to the x equals 5 to the third. X is 3. And a lot of 3's here for x. 2 to the x is 4. Oh, the easiest one yet. A lot of 2's and a lot of 3's. (343) to the x equals 7. Okay, so for this one, what we want to try to do is see how many 7's go into 343. So 7 times 7 is 49, times 7 is 343. Let's double check that. 49 times 7, 343. Okay, but our base is 343, and we're going to 7. So that means that x has got to be some sort of root, right? It's a cube root. So what we want to do is we want to say, there's a couple ways we could write this. We could say 340. We could write it like this. We could say 7 to the third is 343, and so I still have my x equals 7 to the first. We could write it like that, and then I got 3x equals 1, and then x is a third. Or the other way we could have done it is we could have said 343 to the 1/3 is also 7, right? The cube root of 343 is 7. And then now the base is the same, and we see that x is 1/3. So both those ways work fine. Just choose what works best for you. Another easy one here, 2 to the x is 16. Right, 2 to the what is 16. I hope you see that 2 to the 4th is 16. So x is 4. 64 to the x power is 4. We got another root happening here. Let's say I'll write it this way. 64 to the x equals 64 to the what? So what root of 64 gives me 4? So we know 4 times 4 times 4 is 64, right? So 64, the cube root is 64, or I can say 64 to the 1/3, and x is the third. And then 6 to the x is 1 over 216. So 6 to the third, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. So 6 to the third is 216, but I want the reciprocal of that, so I put a negative exponent, and x equals -3. All right, and the next page is graphing a logarithmic function. I'll do that in another video. Cool. All right, I hope that makes sense. See ya.